americano.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah, how much butter are we going to get through?
Oh, 2 kilos. How much are those at?
About a quid.
What, these are like 23p though, you should get these, these are so much cheaper.
I'll put these back. Where do they come?
Americano.
I reckon we should get the big one.
Yeah, but how cheap's that one though? I think the other one's cheaper. You get
Work it out.
yeah,
It's cheaper by litre. They got. Oh, so this is cheaper.
Yeah. Right, where else do we need to go?
Mixer.
Yeah.
Not drinking that straight.
Only 3 for 2, so you might grab them.
Yeah.
Right, should we get
Sweet.
Smart price?
Yes.
Definitely. Oh, garlic bread on smart price as well.
Thanks. Good day. Stay back.
This is a snapshot I did. I worked with Tim on this. It's basically about retailer brands versus national label. I did a lot of in-store visits to get some data and look at what own brand was available. We assumed that there'd be like a correlation between the price and the popularity of the product. The cheaper it is, the more people would buy it. But we actually, when we looked at how price would correlate with the sales, it didn't actually show that. It seems to be more of like an emotional choice for people.
I work within the retail team, specifically on the Asda account, and what we do for Asda, we give pricing analysis for Asda, which backs up their Asda price guarantee. As we know, Asda aim to be the cheapest supermarket, so we're really given this holistic knowledge of all of their pricing that can ultimately make sure that they're the cheapest supermarket.
I work in analytics and shopper knowledge. I've been working mostly with the data side, so preparing the data for our team in ACE, who actually run the models for us. They're the real geniuses behind our projects here. But yeah, it's been really interesting. For example, Nestle Cream have just come to us with a massive project. They're looking to measure and track their pricing and promotional effectiveness.
I work in the business insights team, as well as Megan, but I work on the grocery side. We teamed up with My Supermarket. I was with the project quite early on, creating the pricing model. Two ones are the basket measure and the basket tracker. So I created an Excel spreadsheet that kind of puts together any of the possible varieties you can offer in the service, and then tells you what price it's going to be. I think I've definitely learned a lot, because just thinking back to the first day I started, I mean, back in my mind I knew very little compared to what I do now.
I've got to use like more like software and stuff now, so now even just like things like Excel and stuff I've just like really improved with.
Likewise for me, having worked on the retail team, it's opened my eyes to so many retail strategies. I've understood a lot more about branding side of things, the importance of own label, and it's generally just incredibly interesting stuff, and it's personally what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, I think it's the same for me. I mean, I've learned so much being here. It's definitely a great experience, and before I'd come I wasn't too strong in the statistical kind of background and knowledge, and working in analytics and shopper knowledge is just definitely increased that knowledge.
So it's been really interesting, especially to see how we've come from being like a student shopper to being like how we shop now. When we go to store, we look at things differently, I think. From when we were students, we'd just be like, yeah, I want this, this and this. But now it's like, oh, that's quite interesting.